Welcome to another Factory Friday. I'm Denny Warren. Today we're going to talk about getting your boat ready for the spring. A few months ago we talked about winterization and decommissioning your boat. Today we're going to talk about getting it ready for the water. So follow me and let's go through the steps. Once again, if you're not comfortable with do-it-yourself projects, we highly recommend to get your dealership, local, or your marina to fix your boat ready to get it on the water. But we talked about first thing about taking your batteries out and charging or leaving them in and charging them. But now it's time to hook them back up. Make sure they're fully charged. And remember, you hook up the ground first and then the hot lead. And then what you want to do is you want to turn the key on and make sure that all your switches, your Garmin units or electronics or whatever you have all are functioning, so you know that you got everything hooked up. Next thing to do is to make sure that on your raw water system and your washdown system, we talked about taking the filters off, the screens off. What you want to make sure now is that the O-ring is in there, pliable, and you want to screw it back on a little bit tighter than hand tight. And once you do that, you need to fire it up and make sure it doesn't leak. On your fish boxes, we talked about in-floor fish boxes and dumping in the antifreeze. All you need to do is dump in some fresh water and do the pump out system till you pump out all that antifreeze that was put in. And once you get clear water, that is done. It's very simple, this procedure, because not everything that we did to winterize it, you have to de-winterize. We're not worried about the toilet, the raw water, other things like that. Now, another thing to do is if your boat is on land or on a trailer or whatever, on your garbage drain, and now it's time to put it back in. The first 2 or 3 threads, you want to put a little bit of lubricant around it. I highly recommend lithium grease or some Vaseline, and then screw it in hand tight, and then another 1/4 to 1/2 a turn. You don't want to over torque it, because if you over torque it, the threads will bend and they'll strip it out coming out. Other than that, the only thing you need to do is now put the earmuffs on the gear case to start it up, fire it up, make sure you're water ready. So simply, it's easy to get it ready for the water. Thank you for watching another Factory Friday, and always safe boating.